This is the patch notes for tomorrow's update. It's a big update. It was a very good developer stream that we watched. I'm very excited for it. So let's have a read through this. This will be like a recap. I'll record this. I'll put it on the YouTube channel later as well. So you can see my reaction to this as we go through it. Because we've got some prototype changes and escalation changes also. Let me just remove... There we go. You look at it like this. So, Cherry Blossom event, creative collaboration, and updates. This goes live tomorrow, 21st of April. You got the Cherry Blossom event. You're going to get that mask there just by logging in during the event. April 21st to May 12th, you'll get that mask. So, Cherry Blossoms have begun to fall across Washington, D.C., but this isn't just a change in scenery. From April 21st to 12th of May, the city shifts with the season. Decorations appear across familiar streets and hidden corners, and a new atmosphere takes over the map with a few surprises waiting for those who look closer. All players who log in during the event will receive the Rising Sun headgear. The event is active for all level 40 players with seasonal progression unlocked. So if you're not level 40 yet, unfortunately, you can't do it. But if you've got the Brooklyn DLC, you can boost to 40 and you can take part in this. Kitsunibi, I can't even pronounce that, ambushes. Exploring the streets won't stay quiet for long. Roughly every 10 minutes, squads of 5 named enemies, a splinter group of the outcasts, will track you down and engage. Unlike standard patrols, they fight differently and have a few unique traits. Shared health link means damage dealt to one enemy is spread across the group. Their tech isn't fully stable. Occasionally, malfunctions will shock individual enemies and break the link. When that happens, that's your window to isolate and take them out. But once you've taken them out, you get the Ronin. They arrive. So stay in the fight long enough and something stronger answers back. After defeating enough of them, the Ronin will appear. You'll get a prompt to call for backup, and it's there for a reason. When they arrive, the world shifts, dark blue petals fall, the audio changes, and the encounter begins. Solo agents will face only one Ronin. Groups will be dealing with both the fox and the red one at the same time. They're more deliberate, more resilient, and equipped to sustain themselves in longer fights. Take them down and you'll earn event keys along with the unique skill VFX skins tied to each boss. The Fox Ronin has a drone turret, Red Ronin has a Hive Seeker Mine. Higher difficulties increase the chances to drop the event keys. That's cool. So exploration, you can see a picture here of the Cherry Blossom event, the tree as well with the pink petals. Not everything is trying to kill you. Some things are worth slowing down for. Cherry Blossom decorations are scattered across DC. Some easy to spot, others tucked away in places you might normally pass by. They said there's about 5 things to find are a bit out of the way, but everything else should be in locations you'll visit. Interacting with corrupted decorations restores them, but it doesn't go unnoticed. So nearby enemies are more likely to ambush you. Pink petals begin to fall, signaling the encounter. Each interaction contributes to your overall progress. There are 40 decorations to restore across DC, and finding all of them unlocks a cherry arm patch. Even after that, 3 decorations will reactivate daily at 8 AM UTC, so exploration doesn't stop once you've cleared them all. It's going to be 40 of these lanterns to find, or decorations to find. You'll have an encounter every time that you do it. There's an arm patch for doing all 40. That's probably going to be the thing we focus on all stream tomorrow, like we did with the Christmas presents at the Christmas event. So sounds like it's better than that though. There's going to be an event vendor and caches. Everything you do during the event feeds back into the base of operations. The event vendor has been given a seasonal refresh and will be your main hub for spending event keys. You can get keys by taking down their... Let's try it one more time. Kitsunibi squads, defeating the Ronin, interacting with cherry blossom decorations. That's how you're going to get keys. Apparel caches. Here's the 2 enemies that you're going to be fighting, by the way, I think. Apparel caches contain only vanity items with no duplicates, so every key spent gets you closer to completing the full collection. That's the same as it was at Christmas. They had a lot of like event cosmetics and they weren't duplicates, so once you got enough keys, you just had them all. There's a Horned Oni outfit, Kitsune outfit, Tiger Boxer outfit, Autumn Tiger Boxer outfit, Winter Tiger Boxer outfit, got a Fox Mask and an Iron Fox Mask. There are 30 items in total, and collecting the full set will reward you with the Lucky Cat emote. Apparel keys can also be purchased if you're looking to complete the collection faster. So if you want to purchase them, you can use premium credits to purchase them. But if it's anything like Christmas, it's only going to be on these boxes you can buy them to get the 30 new items. So the apparel cache. There's got to be a gear cache. Gear caches bring a mix of returning and event-specific loot, including named items, exotics, and rare chance to obtain prototype gear as well. At the center of it is the event weapon, which is the first bloom named PDR. Talent is Blossom Harvest. Deal 3.3% more damage for each 10% of total HP and armor the enemy has remaining. It's effectively effective against high health enemies and pairs well with the Kitsunebi health link mechanic, keeping its damage bonus active for longer. Gear cache also contains rare chance to obtain prototype gear set and prototype seasonal named items. So, special named gear, Lexington, Turmoil, Caretaker, Shield Splinterer, Huntsman, Hunter Killer, and Handbasket. They can all drop as prototype gear, I imagine. And it says gear set as well. So maybe gear sets are going to be in there. Seasonal named gear will be in there as well. The Harvest, Chill Out, Slayer, Slingshot, O'Carroll, First Sight, Quickstep, Festive Delivery, Snow Machine, Bellringer, and there'll be General Pool exotics as well in that cache. So they've not put the raid exotics in there this time, but with Retaliation, and now that you can get the like Eagle Bearer blueprints and everything, it makes sense. So you've got your way of getting that now, so they've taken them out of this. So that's what you got to get in the gear cache. Includes prototype though, which is pretty cool. There's a community challenge cache as well, just like at Christmas. So during the Cherry Blossom event, all agents contribute to a shared cross-platform community challenge. Progress unlocks exclusive running-themed rewards. 1 million keys is an outfit, 3 million keys is gloves, 5 million keys is a mask. You can also earn personal rewards along the way. You're going to get arm patches up to 80 keys. So you're going to want to personally donate 80 keys to the community challenge to get all your arm patches. As long as the community reach 5 million keys in total during the event, you're going to get all of the outfit, gloves, and mask there. Even if you join late, contributing is enough to qualify for rewards once milestones are reached. We got a creator collaboration. These look sick, by the way. Rosina, Otsuchi, Mobile. They are all going to be on the creator collab. They said they're going to say here, we'll read it. We're teaming up with these 3 members of the Division 2 community, each bringing their own set of activities and rewards into the game for a limited time collaboration. The event runs from April 21st to May 12th and is available to all players who have reached level 40 and unlock seasonal progression. How it works, each creator introduces their own project chain, taking you across different areas of Washington, D.C., and ask you to complete activities in specific name zones. New steps unlock daily with each project building on the last. You can progress at your own pace. Once a project becomes available, it remains accessible until the event ends. You can focus on a single creator or work through all 3 depending on how you want to approach it. Your rewards, as you progress through the chain, you'll earn the named item caches, exotic components, recalibration caches, optimization caches. Completing all 6 projects in a chain unlocks the final reward, an exclusive backpack themed after the creator. There are also rewards to find outside of the project chains. You may also come across creator-themed apparel like caps, shirts, and hoodies hidden in containers as you explore. Each creator will also be sharing codes for exclusive arm patches through their own channels, so if you're following them, you won't want to miss it. It's the same as they've done before. You're basically going to be opening things for like the hoodie, shirt, or whatnot. Patches will be a code directly from the creator, and backpacks will be from the projects. Here's the bit that a lot of people are interested in. We're getting there now. Stats and resources. First, stats and resources multiplier events. We're going to have an optimization search resource multiplier event from April 21st to May 5th. Earn double optimization materials from all available sources throughout the event, making it a perfect time to fine tune your build. And there'll be a conflict XP event from April 21st to May 12th. Earn triple conflict XP from playing conflict, making it easier to rank up and unlock rewards. Improvement and fixes. Escalation. Here we go. So, they're going to increase prototype item drop rates across all escalation tiers, excluding tier 1. They've added prototype items to the targeted loot daily rotation in escalation. I'm going to show you exactly what that means in a minute. Enemies tied to the daily rotating targeted loot pool now have a chance to drop prototype versions of those items. This applies only to the daily targeted loot rotation and does not apply to selectable targeted loot sources such as Countdown or Summit. The chance for prototype targeted loot drops increases with higher escalation tiers. Added a warning message to clarify that matchmaking in escalation is based on selected tier rather than mission. Added a warning message to clarify that once an escalation tier has been confirmed, matchmaking becomes unavailable for that run. Disabled certain matchmaking and call for backup options during active escalation runs to reduce cases where players could be moved into unintended sessions or lose tokens after confirming a tier. Prototype gear. Prototype items with skill tier cores now grant 1.5 skill tier per item. Each item contributes more than the standard skill tier, and multiple prototype items can combine into higher total values. This allows players to reach higher skill tier levels with fewer equipped items. For example, one prototype item will be +1 skill tier, 2 will be 3, 3 will be 4, 4 will be 6 skill tiers. This change applies retroactively, meaning previously acquired prototype items will automatically benefit from the increased skill tier values. So that's what they're doing with skill tiers. Fixes. Fixed an issue where prototype items would be lost when upgrading while the inventory was at maximum capacity. Fixed an issue where items with mods equipped could incorrectly appear to having reduced or altered talents and attributes after being upgraded to prototype. Fixed an issue where daily and weekly project objectives require named enemy eliminations or faction bounties would not progress. I like that because that was annoying. Fixed an issue where the abridged talent did not function with prototype weapons. So that's getting fixed. We're speaking about that today in stream. Fix an issue where optimized attributes would revert to the original values in raids and incursions. We spoke about that last week. So that's good. Fix an issue where only items of the same type could be compared in the inventory. Fix an issue where players were unable to redeem rewards for the summit combat. This fix is not retroactive, though players will need to replay the summit activity to receive the reward. Fix an issue where the Ruin Mask loot drop from the Penco Fairview Power Plant mission displayed an incorrect exotic rarity. Fix an issue with a Quickstep pistol would not receive a terminal attribute after being upgraded to prototype. Fix an issue where the recombinant global modifier description incorrectly listed the base value as 10 stacks instead of 8. And fix an issue where the agitator exotic weapon was missing a skin slot. So you can now equip your agitator exotic skin. Compensation. Alongside these fixes, we will be granting a compensation cash to all players starting April 21st as a thank you for your patience with the unexpected maintenance and store issues. The cash will contain a prototype core cache and an optimization cache. That's pretty cool. The cash will be delivered via the in-game mailbox. We'll see you out there, agents. If you encounter any issues you'd like to report, please use our bug reporter. We appreciate the community's contribution, support, and voting help us prioritize issues, and you can expect more of the top reported bugs to be addressed in future updates. That's it. I think with all the escalation prototype things, they have fixed most of it. They haven't spoke about optimization or recalibration yet. So we might have to be waiting a little bit longer for that. But targeted loot, let me show you what that targeted loot means, just for those confused. Because people have been asking the stream exactly what does the targeted loot mean. It did word it well there, but I want to give you a visual just so you're 100% on board with what it means. So every week we get escalation missions, and at the base of operations we can see what those missions are, right? So we can see 5 escalation missions here. We got Liberty Island, Capitol Building, Federal Emergency Bunker, Viewpoint Museum, and Manning National Zoo. Only on those missions are you going to have targeted prototype gear and loot. Okay, so when you bring up the map, it's not going to be like this with Countdown, where you get to pick what you want. You can't just say, I'm going to play those missions and I want Cheska, or I want Striker, or I want whatever it is you want. It's not going to work like that. What it's going to do is if we head over to like Viewpoint Museum here, which is on this week, when I say show targeted loot, today Petrov is going to have a chance of dropping. Federal Emergency Bunker is another mission that's this week on escalation. Today would be Alps. If we go to Capitol Building, which is another mission, today would be Legatus. If we go over to the zoo, which is up here, today would be light machine guns. That is how it's going to work. So you'll be looking daily at the daily targeted loot on the escalation missions, and you're going to have a chance of targeted loot to drop as prototype. The higher tier that you play will increase the chance. And they're also upping the drop rate. We don't know what those drop rates are yet. So I'm sure there's going to be further like extensive patch notes potentially that go over that even more. And but yeah. That's what that means. All in all, very, very happy. Looking forward to the Cherry Blossom event. I think it's going to be great. I can't wait to grind that out. It'll be nice to have a little bit of a break from Escalation, because we've been tunnel visioned on Escalation now for weeks. So we get a bit of a break tomorrow, and we get to do some of this Cherry Blossom event. We work on grinding keys, getting all the new gear, getting all the new outfits, finding all the lanterns, and when we do get back to Escalation, we're going to have more drops, and we're going to have targeted loot. So I'm very excited for that. I think those changes are very good. Not too sure what I think about the skill tiers. I don't use skill builds, so I don't know. It sounds good to me what they're doing with the skill tiers, and I'm looking forward to future updates about recalibration and optimization of prototype gear as well. But the fact that we're getting some prototype gear being given away in this event, I think is brilliant. And they're giving a little compensation package there as well for the issues they had with the start of the season, which I think is good of them as well. That's pretty cool. You're going to get that. So lots going on from tomorrow, including a content collaboration event and Twitch drops. We're going to be live for Twitch drops. We'll have them on the Twitch channel for the whole event. It's on, I think the Twitch drops are a week. I think the event's up to the 12th of May. But Twitch drops, I believe, are going to be for a week. So I'll be streaming plenty on the Twitch channel for all the Twitch drops. I don't have it to show you what they are right now, but obviously a lot of Cherry Blossom themed Twitch drops for you also. That's pretty much everything. That's the best recap I can give you. I have no complaints at all. But as I said, this will be recorded as a video, so comment down below when the video goes out or anything. I hope I didn't miss anything.